Hi everyone, this is going to be a quick video going over where you should be right now in our Moodle course for 102 and what you should be working on. The first thing I want to touch on is the importance of these two books moving forward. The CRG is still important as a reference guide, but now more of the work we'll be doing will be out of these books. I will be expecting you to be able to refer to the CRG, but all your readings outside of individualized research will come out of these books, and all the information you need on how to cite your text correctly will come out of this book. So that's very, very important that you have these books at this point. And one of the ways I will be testing that you are reading is through the discussion forum. So daily for the last couple weeks I've been posting talk in the discussion forum, post in the discussion forum, and some of you have started to do that, but some of you still haven't posted anything in any discussion forum. The discussion forum you're working in now is actually here, the world of the image. It's linked right here, but you should access it through the Moodle book. So you go into the Moodle book, you use the little arrows over here to the right of the page, download each of these documents, read these documents, complete the library unit if you haven't already done so, and then you're going to click the discussion forum here. Now I want you to click my post here, what is an image, what is vision, read what I have written here, and then I want you to reply to it. And when you reply to it, use the rubric I provided for you. I sent an email out to everybody, messages out to everybody with your forum grades from the last forum, and in it is the rubric. The rubric appears in the syllabus. It's in a lot of different places, so there's no excuse to not understand that you have to post at least 5 times to even come close to 100 points, and that each of those posts has to have very specific information in it. So it has to further the conversation. It has to have MLA in-text citations, not works cited entries, in-text citations based on the reading. So we're practicing in-text citations, and of course I have a video for that in this Moodle book. It's something you need to be working on basically now until the paper is turned in. So the discussion forum is ongoing. It's a way to generate your ideas for the paper, draft ideas, ask questions about the different prompts, ask questions about the specific assignment, the prospectus development assignment, which is that handout you're not going to actually turn in to me. You're going to turn in an essay that is based on that handout. So you'll use the handout to develop your prospectus, and then you'll use the notes from that handout that you create to write an essay. It's basically enforced pre-writing. So this is all part of what you'll do. You'll type those responses and those ideas in there, and then you'll post to the forum. When you click post to the forum, you'll get something that looks like this with your reply. It's important to get started on that basically yesterday. You're behind schedule if you haven't already started on it, but I know that we've been dealing with Mardi Gras and that sort of thing. So do get into this Moodle book, start working on it, start thinking about these concepts, start doing the reading if you haven't done it already. Now, remember, it's not enough to tell your teacher, I've read everything, because we have no way of knowing whether you're telling the truth or not. We assume, we hope that you're telling the truth, that you've read everything and you understood it, but we don't know. So that's why you are forced to do these discussion forums, so that you can illustrate for me that you've been reading the text and thinking about them and thinking about how you can use them to develop your essay. So really, this is an awesome opportunity. Some students think of this as a tedious sort of thing, but this isn't like a traditional discussion board where you go on there and you just say, I agree with you completely. Life is great. Now, can I have my points? It's not like that. I actually want to see discussion, debate, sharing of ideas. If you find interesting research, when you start researching outside of the text, the reader, share that with your peers. Practice your in-text citations using a writer's resource, using these other resources that I've made available to you. This is a chance to really pre-write with your peers and develop your ideas in ways you don't normally get. And if you don't take advantage of that, your papers will be poorer for it, and it will reflect in the quality of the papers. So once you've started working in that discussion forum, as you're working on it, you're going to go into the Moodle book and continue with the chapters. And then that next section, you have the developing here. This is where the prompts for the next 3 essays are. And then this is where the development sheet is for you to use. And it's in Word. You can type it in a separate Word document. I'm not making you submit this. This is to help you organize your thoughts to write the essay. So you're going to go in and do all this research, and that worksheet's going to help you with that research. Here's some information on in-text citations for MLA style. And then after you're done using this to develop an essay, you've proofread the essay many times, you've formatted it correctly, you can submit it here. And you have lots of time to submit it. Now, one of the things I want you to want to point out, I pointed this out in a note earlier today, but your calendar is wrong. It has 2 dates here. It's the second date, Essay 1 Prospectus. This is the actual assignment, and that is the assignment that is linked in the Moodle book. So when you are working through these things, be sure you're going through the Moodle book to submit or to access these documents or assignments, because those are the newest documents. If there is a problem with a link, links are normally highlighted in blue and it doesn't work, please email me. Be respectful, but please email me immediately and I will get to fixing it as soon as I possibly can. All right, that's all I have for this week. Hopefully you found this helpful and informative. Get started in those discussion forums. I'm not going to be as lenient with my grades